welcome. The story you're about to see may be true. The names we're going to use are of staff members. We've not changed them so we can poke fun at them. And no critters were harmed in making this production.
Wake up, little nut!
I don't wanna.
Wake up! It's time.
Time for what?
To learn about becoming a mighty oak!
You mean I can become like you one day?
Yes, you can.
That seems like really, really, really hard to do. You're so tall, and look how small I am.
Little nut, I started out just like you, but I grew. We gain strength from scouting. As scouting grows, we get stronger.
Gosh, I thought we grew because of earth and dirt and sun and sky.
Well, that too. But our power to become a mighty oak comes from strength and scouting. You see that church over there? It sponsors all the different kinds of scouting units. As the scouts and the scouting leaders live the scouting values, we gain strength.
I really don't get it.
Well, think of it this way. What do squirrels do?
Squirrel, where? Where?
No, there's no squirrel here. That's just an example. What do squirrels do before winter?
Well, they gather nuts.
Why?
So they can have things in reserve for later.
Well, the same goes for scouting. The adults invest in tomorrow. They teach the scouts the scouting values to help them in the future. Those values get stored in the scouts for the future. It's like making a deposit in the scouts' value bank. And hopefully those scouts will become productive citizens and leaders.
Well, you would think with all those great leaders out there, we would grow as tall as the mighty sequoias.
Well, not all scouting leaders do it the right way or lead effectively.
Really?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Let's watch.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Just wait.
I'm bored.
Yeah, Mom, me too. What are we going to do? Something fun!
You guys just go over there and find something to do.
Hey, what's that?
I see something.
Hey, let's go over here.
Over there? What you got?
I don't know.
Well, that doesn't really look safe or scout-like.
Hey.
Just wait.
Hi, Master. Keith, how are
Hey,
you?
Sally and Ken, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Help me.
I'm just here reading up on some poisonous plants.
Good grief, what are you doing? Teaching them by letting them play in it?
No, this is Scouts. We just wanted to let them learn from their mistakes and have some fun.
We want them to make their own decisions.
But these are Cub Scouts. You have to be prepared to teach them and lead them and give them some guidance. Remember, as Cub Scout leaders, we're providing a lot of guidance for them. Whoa, hey you guys, why don't you come over here and learn about some plants and maybe get y'all some first aid.
What is this?
Touching!
Guidance.
What just happened with that cha-ching box thing over there?
Well, that Cub leader just made a deposit in the Scouts Value Bank.
Okay.
Dramatic pause.
At least it's not a pregnant pause.
So, what are those group of boys doing over there in the tan shirts?
Those are Boy Scouts. They're part of the Boy Scouts of America.
All right. We have 4 different types of camping stoves that we use when we go backpacking on our with our troop here. Some of these stoves are better for cooking, and some are better for just boiling water.
John, are you going to tell them in some cases why we use butane, in other cases we use white gas?
Yes, sir. I was going to get to that.
All right.
like Mr. Dunn was saying, we sometimes use butane and sometimes we use white gas. White gas is better on our cold camping trips because...
John, are you going to tell them that we also use white gas on our high camping elevation type stuff?
Yes, sir.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. The reason we use white gas is because we can pump it up and it pressurizes. We also use the butane because we have these canisters in there.
John, you know the difference with butane is that you're going to have to carry.
Yes, sir. You know, there's another good thing about these stoves that we haven't got to yet.
John, what is that?
Like Scoutmasters on...
Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, how's it going, guys?
It's going great.
Mr. Scoutmaster, I was just helping John here with his presentation.
Looks more to me like you're about to become a crispy critter. Now remember, these are Boy Scouts, and this is a boy-led troop. You got to let the boys do it.
I know, but it's just so hard.
I know, but you got to let them do it so they can learn.
Okay.
Boy Scouts. Boy-led.
Cha-ching!
I think I'm starting to get it. The boys learn even if they make mistakes.
Little Nut, you are starting to get it. As the Scouts do things for themselves, they gain knowledge and skills to help them in the future. They're learning to become prepared.
Whoa, what are those boys doing in the gym? I thought scouting was only about hiking and camping.
Well, that's part of it, but these are varsity scouts. Varsity scouting is a way for boys to participate in team sports through scouting and still advance towards making Eagle.
Well, why is that one kid over there by himself?
Just wait.
Man, this is so much better than those boring meetings.
Yeah, you know, I didn't mind the meetings that much, but I'd really like this a lot better.
All right, guys, come on over here. Let's go over the plan. Who's that over there?
That's Raymond. He was in the troop, but you know he got tired of that, so he comes over here and hangs out, you know, while we're playing.
Well, have y'all invited him to join us?
Nah, he's got a bad attitude.
Well, you know, so did you when you first joined the troop. But, you know, we're all still working on advancement, and we're having fun.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Coach Key.
Oh, hi.
So, heard you didn't like Boy Scouts too well.
You know, there's all these meetings and sitting around, and I'd rather be on a court or outside playing. I didn't really like sitting in meetings all the time.
Well, you know, you're in luck. I'm the coach of the varsity team here. It's like Boy Scouts. We still work on advancements, but we also play sports and have fun.
Okay.
So, you're here. Can you be here every week at this time?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can be here, but, I mean, are we just going to sit around and do nothing, or are we going to be active? What are we going to do?
No, we play games, we play sports, we do basketball, we do some other sports different times during the year, and we still work on some advancements as well.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, well, come on.
All right, cool.
You see, scouting is not just hiking and camping.
I do, and it looks like those adult leaders are investing their times in the scouts' lives and in helping them in their scouting values of the future.
Little Nut, you are definitely getting it. These adults are investing in tomorrow.
So, what are those boys and young ladies doing over there?
Well, young women can absolutely participating in scouting as part of the adventure crew. Let's watch.
Mr. Dunn, what are you doing?
Tie knots.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Stosh.
How you doing, Stosh?
I've got a daughter that wants to be a scout. She really can't join the Boy Scout troop like her brother. Is there some way she could join here?
Well, absolutely. She can join our varsity crew, or venture crew. I'm the crew advisor, and it's a basically co-ed for high school up through age 21. Okay. And although she can't be an Eagle Scout, she can earn various awards, like the Silver Award, which is every bit as difficult, if not more so, than the Boy Scout Eagle. Okay. Recognition is one of the 7 methods of venturing. The others include adult association, leadership, group activities, and high adventure.
I think she's really going to enjoy that. What's going on over there? That's strange.
Yeah, that's Mr. Ken Dunn, one of our consultants. He's a venturing adult leader who has special expertise in a activity or field.
He's an expert?
Well, the Scouts work with consultants, and that demonstrates that adult association method and also high adventure. But I'm not real sure who decided Mr. Dunn was a consultant, because he sure doesn't know much about rock climbing.
So, you see, when you go climbing, you got to have a rope and a harness. And you got to tie the rope to something strong and sturdy with a knot of some sort.
You said a knot. What kind of knot? And you said something sturdy. What do we tie it to?
Well, it could be a square knot. It could be a slip knot, and you could tie it to like a tree or rock or maybe your car bumper, and that would work out just fine.
Oh, Mr. Dunn.
Well, I'm going to work on this knot, and I'll be back.
I don't think we're ready to go rock climbing. I think we'll just do something else instead.
Mr. Dunn, he is out to lunch. I don't think he has a clue.
We're not going climbing with that guy.
No. But you know what? I know what would be fun.
What?
Is that we go to the beach and go snorkeling.
Oh, beach would
That would be great. You know, we could swim and we could camp, and there'd be girls in swimsuits and water and snorkeling and girls in swimsuits. Camping on the beach. Did I say girls in swimsuits?
Girls in swimsuits.
Oh, no.
Hey, if Miss Michelle's going, I'm in. She is hot.
Hey, dude, that's my mom.
You guys are so pathetic. Miss Michelle is great. She is a great advisor. She actually knows something about snorkeling and scuba. And if we go with her, it would be a great trip. And I am all in. I would like to go with most of the crew, except for you guys. Venturing, adult association.
Dang.
I don't get it. That was one bad consultant.
Yeah, he wasn't very good. But with some adult leader training, especially some wood badge training, that any adult leader, even that consultant, could become an effective scouting leader. The seeds of greatness exist in all of us, Little Nut, even that consultant. For example, you have all you need, Little Nut, right now to make a difference in the world. All you need is that spark. And for lots of young women and men, that spark comes from adult leaders who invest in tomorrow.
So when do I get to become a mighty oak like you?
Well, you must be patient.
You say so.
For over 100 years, Scouting has been investing in the values of American youth, and making deposits in the scout banks of all those scouts. And countless adult, even including over 2 million Eagle Scouts, and countless adult leaders committed their time and energy scouting. With the power of scouting behind you, based on adult leaders who invest in tomorrow, I'm sure, Little Nut, that in time you can become a mighty oak!
The end.
Sometimes
Mighty Oak!